actor. And I'm sure you guys know it's a really hard career choice. And I like it a lot, but I've got into this rut where I just am always getting typecast. I only audition for the roles of like 15-year-olds and 16-year-olds. I don't know if you guys know how that feels. Like, I would just really like to go out for something other than the role of Catholic schoolgirl trying anal for the first time. Anybody relate to that? Just something other than a brand new episode of To Catch a Predator. I live by myself in Toronto, and I have this issue where I just keep getting the feedback from lonely older men that I'm no good at taking a compliment. I don't know if you guys can relate to this. Like, I was walking down my street, I had this older guy call out to me. What he said was, "Hey, bitch! Get home safe, okay?" Didn't know how to react, and I feel like I'm almost the type of person that just attracts this type of attention. Like, I was like in the middle of the city, I had this crazy guy come running up to me, just barreling. He's like, hey you, yes, you, hey, I want to come all over your pretty little face. Pretty fucked up. Honestly, I just had to take a step back, think to myself, does he really think I'm pretty? Think about that every time I have a bad hair day. One more, okay, I was waiting for the bus. I had this guy pull up to me and he rolls down his window. He's like, hey baby, why are you waiting for the bus? Come ride this instead. Like, you know what? That is so generous. I will save my $3.25. Off the truck, I will hop right in there, you know? I can't help but think maybe some men, they're just not as good as dealing with like the desperation of not getting laid, like the celibacy, you know? And like, I'm not out here being judgmental, I get it, okay? Like, it's not easy for anyone. Like, you can tell that it's been way too long for a girl when she just like gets bangs out of nowhere. Happens to the best of us. Patient or not, I get it, okay? Then it's hard for them too. They're different in the ways they go about it. You can tell that it's been way too long for a man when he just starts shooting up high schools and renting vans. I didn't make the rules. You know? So, like I said, I'm an actor. I was in a Tim Hortons commercial. Woo! Yeah, thank you. I was the croissant breakfast sandwich girl. Yes, and for some reason, it did really, really well on YouTube. It's got like 3 million views. And the comment section is nuts. I obviously read it all, and my favorite comment was from this one account called Kim Jong-un. I had a photo of him too, okay? The comment was just so perfectly succinct. It just said, I'd fuck her. That's the Supreme Leader of North Korea. Did you guys know that? Like, I have dated guys without box spring mattresses. I frequently sleep with guys that don't have cars. I could be fucking a guy with nuclear arms, okay? I'm humble and don't have to be here right now, okay? I do this for the joy of it. Yeah. I don't want to be judgmental. I do think that maybe men just don't deal with their desperation as well. They don't know how to process their feelings. You know, I read this news story, very dark, just please bear with me. It's about this dead body that they found in the Calgary Mall. Okay? This guy snuck into the women's washroom on a Friday afternoon. He climbed up into the ceiling ventilation. He hung out there and he just waited. And when it was time to get out at the end of the night, he slipped, he fell, and he died. They didn't find his body for 5 days. Horrible, I know. But the media, they just keep reporting this story. They keep saying things like, at this time, we do not know the victim's motivation for being inside the wall of the women's washroom. Don't we? Just really feel like we do. We know that. We can admit that. We know what was going on there. And it's just like some guys, they grow up, they never learn how to talk to women. They're born wallflowers, okay? Like, I'll wait for you. Dating is hard, right? I got a message from this guy on a dating app. He asked me how much it would be for a video of me shaving my armpits.
Oh.
Does anyone know what the going rate for that is? Does anybody know what the market value there is? I was like, I don't know, $40? Like, it's worth anything to anyone. My friends were like, you gotta set the bar a little bit higher for yourself there. I ended up telling him $1,000, okay? You know what he said? Yes! He said yes! I was like, I just don't believe you're gonna send me that money. How could you possibly afford that? And what he told me was that his parents owned a string of Arby's. I can pay you in an Arby's gift card. I don't know about you guys, I would literally rather have $40. Can you imagine just waking up one day, driving to Oshawa? Like, I'm so hungry I could eat Arby's. Is this an Arby's crowd?
Apparently.
I thought about it. I'm not above that, I thought about it. But I was like, okay, ultimately, like, if today I'm like shaving my armpits for an Arby's gift card, what's next? Anything can happen in my life. You know, it's like tomorrow I'm just looping myself up, rolling around on bubble wrap, like a bus pass.
Dude, sounds like fun.
Day after that, I'm just sitting on cakes in a diaper for like Canadian Tire dollars. Listen, you know what? If anybody wants to go to Arby's after the show, thank you so much. I'm really
Michelle Coburn, everybody. Quick question. Mish, can I call you Mish? I feel like I can call you Mish. Is it Coburn and it's spelled Coburn, or are you one of those people that's like, it's spelled Cockburn, but we all play this game where it's pronounced?
No, W-R-N.
Good, because I know one of those other guys that's like the C and the K.
I know, it's a bit much.
Yeah, listen to this guy. It's spelled Cockburn, but we're all just supposed to pretend like that word doesn't exist, and that's Coburn. Like, fuck no, I'm not playing that game. I already don't like